Hello guys, welcome to i-tutor Academy. In today's session, we will start with forms of rewards on MMPC 002 Unit 11 subsession 11. There are different forms of reward which a organization offers. Some of the most widely used reward system are discussed below. Before that, it is necessary to draw a distinction may be drawn between incentives and reward. Incentives are forward-looking while rewards are retrospective. Financial incentives are designed to provide direct motivation. Do this and you will get that. Financial reward provide a tangible form of recognition and further can therefore serve as indirect motivators as long as people expect that further achievements will produce worthwhile reward. Financial incentives aim to motivate people to achieve their objectives, improve their performance, or enhance their competence or skills by focusing on specific targets and priorities. And financial rewards provide financial recognition to employees for their achievements in the shape of attaining or exceeding their performance targets or reaching certain levels of competence or skill. A shop floor payment by result scheme or a sale representative's commissions are example of financial incentives. An achievement bonus or a team-based lump sum payment are example of financial rewards. And first one is competence related pay. Competence related pay may be defined as a method of rewarding people only or partly by reference to the level of competence by they demonstrate in carrying out their roles. This definition has two important points. First one is pay is related to competence, and second is people may be rewarded with reference to their level of competence. Competence related pay is not about the acquisition of competence, it is about the effective use of competence to generate added value. Competence related pay works through the process of competence analysis of individual competence and level of competence. And next is skill based pay. Skill based pay links pay to the level of skills used in the job and sometimes the acquisition and application of additional skills by the person carrying out the job. The term is sometimes used interchangeably with the competence related pay. And next is team based reward. Team based reward are payment or other forms of non financial reward provided to members of a formally established team which are linked to the performance of that team. Team-based reward are shared among us the member of team in accordance with a scheme or ad hoc basis for exceptional achievements. And the next is profit sharing. Profit sharing is better known, older, and more widely practiced than gain sharing. Profit sharing is associated with the participative management theories. Profit sharing is a group based organization plan. The fundamental objectives of profit sharing are to encourage employees to identify themselves more closely with the company by developing a common concern for its progress, to stimulate a greater interest among employees in the affair of the company as a whole, and to encourage better cooperation between management and employees. And next is gain sharing. Gain sharing is a formula based company or factory wide bonus plan which provides for employees to share in the financial gain made as a result of its improved performance. The fundamental aim of gain sharing is to improve organizational performance by creating a motivated and committed workforce as part of a successful company. The traditional forms of gain sharing are the Scanlon plan and Rooker plan. The success of a gain sharing plan depends on creating a feeling of ownership that first applies to the plan and then extended to the operation. And when implementing gain sharing, a company must enlist the involvement of all employees so that it can increase their identity with and their commitment to the plan and build a large core enthusiastic supporters. There are three main principles on which gain sharing is based: ownership, involvement, and commitment. And Next is stock option. The stock option is the most popular long term incentive. A stock option is the right to purchase a specific number of share of company stock at a specific price during a period of time. The price at which the employee can buy the stock is equal to the market price at the time the stock option was granted. The employee's gain is equal to the market value of the stock at the time it is exercised less the grant price. The assumption is that the price of the stock will go up rather than go down or stay the same. And merit pay. Merit pay is the most widely used approach for paying performance. Merit pay system typically give salary increase to individual based on their supervisors appraisal of their performance. And employee ownership. A number of plans exist that help get some or all of the ownership of a company into the hand of employees. These include stock option plans, stock purchase plan, and employee stock ownership plan. In small organization in which participative management is practiced, it has a good chance of increasing organizational performance. And next is employee benefit. Employees benefit are element of remuneration given in addition to the various forms of the cash pay. They provide a quantifiable value for individual employee which may be deferred or contingent like a pension scheme, insurance cover or sick pay, or may provide an immediate benefit like a company car. It also include elements that are not strictly remuneration such as annual holiday and benefit in general do not exist in isolation. They are a part of comprehensive compensation package offered by the organization. The objectives of employee benefits are to increase the commitment of employee to the organization, to demonstrate that the company cares for the needs of its employees, to meet the personal security and personal needs of the employee, and to ensure that benefits are cost effective in terms of commitment and improvement in recruitment and retention rate. Benefits represent a large share of total compensation and therefore have a great potential to influence the employee unit and organizational outcome variable. The empirical literature indicate that benefit do indeed have effect on employee attitude, retention, and perhaps job choice. And next is statutory and voluntary benefit. Employee benefit may be classified as statutory and voluntary. Statutory benefit are to be given to the employee by the organization regardless of whether it wants to or not. For instance, Social Security benefit under the Workmen's Compensation Act 1923, Employees State Insurance Act 1948, Employees Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Provision Act 1952, Maternity Benefit Act 1961, and Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. The Industrial Disputes Act 1947 also provides for compensation in case of layoff, retrenchment, and closure of industrial establishment. And flexible benefit. There are significant individual differences in benefit preferences. Such a individual differences, of course, lend greater weight to the need for offering employee a choice in the design of their benefits package. Flexible benefit plan will help control cost and enhance employee satisfaction. When an employer consider offering benefit to employees, one of the main consideration is to keep costs down. Traditionally, employers attempt to do that by providing a slight of benefit to their employees, irrespective of their need or use, and companies learn in due course that these benefits offered did little to motivate their employees. And it helps to employer to decide the nature and quantum of benefit and manage the cost more effective. Also, it helps in attracting and retaining the quality employees in an organization. However, the main disadvantage of flexible benefit is wrong selection of benefits in some cases and keeping track with the changing benefit needs of employees and the administrative complexities involved in actual operation. And the trends in employee benefit. Less attention to tax avoidance. greater simplification of benefit package, more attention to individual needs, great emphasis on individual choice, a move towards cash rather than benefit in kind, and greater concentration on assessing the cost or effectiveness of total benefit package, more attention to communicating the benefit package. Summary: the goal of compensation management are to design the cost pay structure that will attract, motivate, and retain the competent employees. It consists of organization policies, procedures, and rules determining the compensation system. Compensation is usually composed of the basic wage or salary, allowances, incentives or bonuses, and benefits. And the job evaluation serve as the foundation of most wage and salary system. The question of fair pay involve both internal and external equity. The fact that how employees are paid has important consequences for individual group and organizational performance. Top executives particularly receive special attention in the compensation literature because of their potential influence on organizational success. The organizational rewards include both the intrinsic and extrinsic reward. The kind of financial reward that organizations give to individuals can vary widely. Employee ownership, gain sharing, and profit sharing can all be useful practice for many organizations. They ought not be looked at as competing approaches but as often as compatible approaches that accomplish different objectives. The type of rewards that an organization offers its employees play a crucial role in determining the level of motivation. In addition, rewards have an impact on the quality and quantity of HR that the organization is able to recruit, hire, and retain. Further, rewards have a motivational effect on both individual and the groups. While rewards serve a valuable purpose for both the employer and the employee, continual escalation of their cost may lead to major problem in the future. And last, there is self-assessment questions based on this chapter. There is 8 questions are there. The first one is what are the basic principles of compensation administration? And next is what are the characteristics of features of executive compensation? Third question is analyze the future trend of employee compensation in India. Fourth question is briefly explain the major component of industrial wage structure of India. And fifth question is compare and contrast individual, group, and organization wide performance bonus. How are they alike and or do or different? And next is an organization cannot attract and retain the competent employees today without a good benefit package. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? Why? And in future, the compensation policies, programs, and practices of an organization will revolve around newer reward systems and benefits. Discuss. And the eighth question is when an organization is designing its overall compensation program, one of the critical area of concern is the benefit package. Explain. So all these questions are based on unit only. We already discussed one by one. It's very easy questions. You can answer yourself. If you have any doubt, you can contact our contact number also, or otherwise you can comment it on our comment box also. So this is about today's section. Thank you so much.